What's going on, guys? It's Greg from East Coast Dyes. Today we're rocking my TLN shirt on Team TLN Thursday, which I don't think is a thing, but it definitely should be. So Samir and Colin, hit me up, and don't use that without asking. I want my royalties, I want my copyright. Today I'm back with another episode of Theory Thursday. Today we're going to be talking about corner pockets. So if you follow me on Snapchat, you saw that I shouted out a couple Snapchats on my story about me stringing this head, and I'll tell you what, it gave me quite a fit. It was pretty humbling to string it, and it was tough. It took me a long time, a lot of different tries, a lot of different methods, and I haven't really done one in a long time, don't do it very often, and this one certainly isn't perfect, but I think that's fine. You know, everyone is going to try something and not be perfect at it the first time, and you know, you guys might even do better than me your first time. I'm sure a lot of you might. So today we're going to check out the corner pocket. So they're not that popular now, and there's some places that still string them up, but not that many people play with them. A little fun fact, I actually used a corner pocket in college my freshman year. I had a head that I've been using with 5 diamond mesh. Yes, that's right, 5 diamond mesh, monster mesh. I don't even know if they sell 5 diamond anymore. Jim Lex might, some people do. Not many people use it though, it's pretty rare. So I had 5 diamond mesh, and the sides started to break out on the mesh since it was so old. And so when they did break, I just took leathers and ran them down, cut off the broken parts and ran them down and used a corner pocket. And I actually have a throwback picture from Facebook of me using it back in, I guess that was 2011. No, that's when I graduated college. 2008 or 2007, somewhere right around there, so a while ago. Feeling old now. But there's a picture of me playing with it. Before you comment on anything, I have since converted over to mid-calf socks. My ankles are looking a little cold in that picture, so don't say anything about my ankles. I've changed. It was a mistake. It's over now. So into the corner pocket, there's a lot of ways to do it, but the essential idea is to have a cut, thinner strip of mesh going down the middle, and then some kind of traditional, like, longer sidewall on the outsides to connect that longer mesh to the sidewalls. And so the essential idea is, you know, instead of creating a channel in a full mesh pocket, to just make it so that the mesh runs up this track and the ball will only run in the track, and you'll still get that consistency that'll throw straight down the track every time without having that channel. And it's going to give you a little bit of a different feel because of the way the sidewall can move as opposed to mesh with the ball that some people like. So there are a lot of different ways to do this. This is far from the only way. There must be a million ways to do a corner pocket, but this is the way that I did it. So I started out using leathers as my runners down the mesh, but that didn't end up working out because the mesh was bunching. So first let's get into the mesh itself. So this was a piece of 10 diamond 15 millimeter East Coast mesh that I cut down, which is a lot harder than it seems actually, because I cut it offset the first time, so I had to cut it just a little bit thinner. So I left 6 diamonds across the top, but you can make it thinner, you can make it wider. You can kind of adjust the track to however thin or wide you want. So I cut it down to 6 diamonds across the top instead of 10. So 2 diamonds off each side, just to give me a nice track that sits right in the middle of the head. And then I started with the leather runners, where I connected them to the top and weaved them in and out of the outside row of mesh. But what that created was a lot of bunching. The mesh wanted to slide up on the leather, so I bailed on that and did a twisted sidewall design so that the sidewall kind of held the mesh in place and kept it from bunching up when you pound it and throw with it. You're still getting a smooth release and no bunching, so the ball doesn't get caught. And then from there it was pretty simple. I just did really simple classic traditional style interlock starting here. So in, interlock, out, interlock, in, interlock, out, interlock, onto a regular sidewall that you do for traditional. So the main point to the sidewall is it's kind of almost like a mesh pocket in that you have to double up where you want your pocket. So you can see how the connectors are sparse at the top here, and they get much closer together right in the middle and sparse at the bottom, which is what creates our deep mid pocket. So the pocket worked out great. It is not the prettiest thing in the world, but it does function well, and it certainly serves the purpose. Sits right in the middle, and like I said before, these strings on the outside are going to give you a different feel from what you get if you just used a regular mesh pocket, because as you can see, those strings are going to shift more easily than meshes, so you're going to get a lot of feel in the ball, and by that I mean you're really going to feel where the ball is in the pocket, because as you're cradling, you're going to feel that movement. So some people refer to this as ball rattle. Some people do not like this, some people do. It's all personal preference. So this pocket isn't going to have a ton of hold because the channel is a little bit wide, but it is going to be really accurate and consistent just with those 2 straights and the corner pocket. The way the track works, it'll throw right down the middle every time. No whip or lip here, just really straight, smooth, consistent release. This was all in an Evo 4. No specific reason to pick this pocket. It's just a head that I had on hand. So let me know down in the comments if you guys have ever strung a corner pocket, what you think. I haven't made a tutorial for this pocket, but I could if you guys wanted, so let me know if you want one. I'll try and get on it as soon as possible. And just overall, let me know your thoughts on the corner pocket and how you like the video. So thanks for watching, guys. As always, make sure to subscribe for more stringing video tutorials. Like this video if you liked it, and have a great day.